They rob museums and businesses. The Russian occupation troops leave the right bank of Kherson. The day before, they dragged away a monument to Suvorov and Ushakov. Now they're planning to take Potemkin's relics from his burial in the city. According to Russian propaganda resources, the Russian invaders allegedly want to protect the monuments from shelling in this way.
The Russian occupiers and collaborators are leaving the right bank part of the Kherson region. It comes with a total robbery. Russians are taking equipment out of hospitals, from state and even private enterprises. They are packing valuable equipment and taking it to the left bank of the Dnipro. Then it moves somewhere towards the Crimea.
Residents of Kherson, meanwhile, publish photos with empty shelves in supermarkets. The Russian invaders stopped bringing food to the captured city. At the same time, the so-called evacuation is continuing in Kherson for almost a week. People are being taken to other settlements in the region or being sent to Russia. The men who remained in the city are called to join the ranks of the so-called territorial defense forces. However, according to experts, the Russians will not be able to gather even a few dozen volunteers.
They do not have lists of those liable for military service. They do not have medical commissions. Therefore, they will not be able to carry out any systemic campaign for conscription, for mobilization. And they will also not be able to systematically drive people forcibly, even on the left bank of Kherson.
Another game played by the Russian occupiers in the south of Ukraine is an imitation of a flight. They leave some settlements, withdraw troops somewhere, but in fact they are not going to leave, the Ukrainian military says. Regular units, which are deployed in the regional center itself, change into civilian clothes and move into the homes of Kherson residents who have left. The effect of the presence of the civilian population in those objects that are beneficial to them is created. They are trying to pretend that the Russian military left Kherson while preparing their forces for a serious blow. The armed forces of Ukraine are ready for various scenarios and do not rule out the possibility that the Russian invaders may try to blow up the dam of the Kakhovka hydroelectric station and blame Ukraine for it. They mined Kakhovka hydroelectric power plant, and an attempt to pass off its undermining as the actions of the armed forces of Ukraine, while this is all at the level of man-made blackmail, a disaster. But we are ready for any development of events. We understand that they are driven to despair and are ready to do this in order to contain the offensive of our troops. The Ukrainian army, on the other hand, continues its offensive in certain sectors of the front line and returns control of its territories. So, according to the latest estimates, about 90 settlements in the Kherson region have been liberated. However, local residents should not rush home yet, the Ukrainian defenders warn. Firstly, the territory needs to be cleared of mines, and secondly, the destroyed infrastructure needs to be restored in cities and villages. Reported by Diana Kolesnik, Faina Vasilenko, UATV News.